Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, I am so excited to have you here. Let me go ahead and get everything set up so we can get started. All right. If you're new here, you can scan this QR code right down here in the bottom corner. One day, I'm going to make the thumbnail or my desktop screen background. I'm going to just put it on there so I don't have to have preview open. I'm on my Mac. Live streaming using OBS Studio, that's what it's called. If you want to be able to live stream and have your photo, I should bring it back up. Oh, I think I have to put this over some more. So you can't see it. But if you want to have your face and your iPad screen on the desktop at the same time, that's what I'm using. But again, that QR code goes to, it should go to, let me just check it, because it's been up there for a minute and I don't know if that's the link that works. It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but let me go ahead and just check it again real quick. Scan the QR code. Yeah, it goes to Discord. It goes to Discord. So there's no reason that it shouldn't go to my Discord. If you don't have Discord, I would recommend that you sign up for it. It's great for community building, etc. There's a lot of things that you can do on Discord. Let me see if I can stand this iPad up real quick so I can use it this way. Gotta get that to lock. Okay, there, it's locked. Let me bring my screen up and we can jump right on into it. Did you miss me over this past week? I have certainly missed you. Okay, I can really go ahead and tell you what I've been doing for the week. I have been, aside from, oh wait, that's not what I want. Where is there a screen with getting back to my home page? I'm in my, if you want to see what I do in my, I'll start the screen mirroring now. This is what I do in my, our class is simple. For my innovation lab, this is what I did for my project. We had to do a concept map, but I really did it the week before because I thought it was due the week before, so I didn't have to worry about all of this week. I did redo this page though. Let me put on my, what's it called? Laser pointer. And this is what I've been doing. I have some questions that I had ChatGPT create so that I can do interviews, but I'll talk about that momentarily in the after the pen. But I needed to find a page that will do this. So as you can see, I added some things to my November that are handwritten. I mean, we're at the end of the month. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to make it pretty. Not at this point. I've been going through it with having swollen legs and just it's so painful, and just trying to get that to go away. So yesterday I had my draft of what I just showed you do. Um, the concept map where you put everything, and the business model canvas, the one with the blocks. I have coming up, which is the what we'll be going through, scheduling for next week. I have to, I'm on draft 11. I got to send her draft 11 on Monday, my chair, so that I can be able to defend my thesis or my proposal for my thesis, to be able to do my experiment by the end of the month, or by the end of the semester, which is in approximately 3 weeks. Then I have a research paper due for that class, for this stuff right here. For all of this, I have a paper due next Tuesday. And then I have to meet with her again so that we can make sure that I have everything prepared by December 1st. So that will be right here, technically, the following weekend, because they need to have time to read the paper, formulate some questions, and be able to quiz me on it so I can defend it. I don't know how the process actually works, but I have a lot of work to do to get that completed. Let's move on to this week. So I tried to, because since I couldn't really walk for the most part, I tried to focus on like really healing myself. That was the self-care. Plus, I made some stuff. And I love the way it feels. I love the way my skin feels. I've noticed that some of the hyperpigmentation that I've had healed. I'm like, ooh, that's been there for a long time and now it's gone. So, but I made it with chia seeds, and listen, them chia seeds have been getting on my nerves because I wasn't strong enough to strain them out. So I was like, I'm gonna just leave them in there. Bad idea. But anyway, it's for my hair and for my skin, and it has been working wonders on some of the hyperpigmentation on. I've noticed it more on my legs than anything. There was or is, I don't know if it's still there or not, an ingrown hair. So with me trying to get that ingrown hair out of my leg, it's caused a little bit of hyperpigmentation, and now it's gone. And it's that little spot has been there for like some years. So it's down to pore size, as opposed to bigger than, like you've been messing with the pore, and now it looks bigger than it should be. And then again, since I had the edema, I was having a difficult time like keeping things tidy. So I was able to go in and at least do my kitchen. So I'm happy about that. I can eat again, even though since I'm dealing with the nose problem on top of the nose problem, I couldn't taste food for a couple of days, and that impacted my appetite. I was like, I don't even want to eat. I could think of everything that I wanted to eat. I'm like, ooh, that would be good. That would taste good. But then I was like, but you can't taste anything. So do I want to waste food? Do I want to waste food if I can't taste it? Like girl, you need sustenance. So anyway, for my quote of the week, It's the lyrics from Mariah Carey's Heavenly. It's I just can't give up now, come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Right? Y'all want to hear it? I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Right? Because I've been so far in this journey. For me to have put my business plan together 5 years ago in 2019, and we're at the point where in about 2 or 3 weeks I get to pitch it to investors. Let me tell you, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared. I'm having all the feels about it, because if I'm able to sell just an idea so that I don't have to, I will be set for life. Just that, if what they say is true. So I'm just like, I have a lot to accomplish within the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks, as you can see, or you saw what comes next week. But if I go to my December, like everything is written in. I have to work the following week, not next week, but the following week, and then that's my work schedule. I have to make sure I'm able to send the draft of my thesis, the proposal, to them by the 1st. So that needs to be completed and done by next week. Thanksgiving is next week, right? So it's like, and I did get invited to 2 places. I feel special because I've been out here for a long time, and I don't know if I've really made enough friends to invite me somewhere. So we have dates that we set for the final pitch. This doesn't look like, what is going on? This doesn't look like, yeah, okay, so he said we'll either do the final pitch on that Thursday or the following Thursday. And then I have to give them 2 dates for my proposal. So that will be the last week of school will be done right here. And then I get to go into hibernation. So when I do my December calendar, we'll have all of that ready. Monday was my kid's birthday. I got to chat with him on text, and he agreed to do my interview with me that I'm working on for my class. I was happy to speak with him on those days, which is my top 3, because this whole year since he left Vegas, it's been really happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, or the other way around. So I was like, you don't have to be petty with your kid. That is my pride and joy. I do love him. I'm like, but you ain't calling me, I'm not calling you. Just because you're the one with the problem, not me. So when you work out your problem with me, then we can talk. I mean, otherwise, if I try to it's just all attitude. So I don't have time for that. But my little mini me has enrolled in school. He's trying to get out of the kitchen because that's his thing. Even though his part-time job is in the kitchen, he's attempting to get out of that and into computer science. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so the interviews that I'm doing are in regards to how undergraduate students receive their funding for college. And so having his perspective and some other perspectives, which they really all are saying the same thing. At this point, I have another interview. I did one already this morning. I have another one after we finish doing our live stream. So again, I did those. I have a question, and leave this in the comments if you'd like. You can subscribe while you're there too. I always forget to say that. Because, it's a hobby. Doesn't matter if you subscribe or not. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I'm trying to get rich off of what I'm going to school for. So my question to you is, if education becomes free, do you plan on going back to school and increasing your knowledge? Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Going back to school, learning new things, or can't think of the word, jogging your memory. There's one word for that. I just can't think of it. On things that you already know. I cannot think of the word. I apologize. So again, on Wednesday, I was able to clean the kitchen. I don't know if it's the product. I think it's the product I'm using. Maybe I need to clean out the dishwasher, but I really don't like to try to run a whole bunch of water on the same day. It doesn't matter. In the end, the bill is going to be how much the bill is going to be, but I cleaned the kitchen and ran the dishwasher on the next day, which I did. I had an assignment due. I was able to turn that in, the one that I showed you. I had a meeting with my chair where we discussed my final 3 weeks of classes. I had one of my work friends. He's funny, but we get along and we have decent conversations. He's older than I am. He invited me to Thanksgiving as well, but I already have plans. And here we are on Friday. Like I said, I was able to interview one of my, I call them unofficial mentees, on her perspective. She definitely had a lot to say, but whatever. It didn't take that long, and we're at our digital planning. I have one more interview. After this, I have one more interview after this. And then really the rest of the weekend is focused on my thesis writing. My energy levels have been, can't wait till January when I could go to the hospital. I put some quotes here. My affirmations, my self-worth is not tied to external validation. So that means you can hit like or not, and I'll still be okay with life. And then I had a cup of coffee already, and I'm on my second cup. I just want to keep the energy up, and not only that, coffee is what's the word? Diuretic. So it'll make you dispel water. So yeah, trying to get rid of this edema. I'm just retaining water, and it's painful. So anyway, I'm happy, or it says, I am able to keep putting one foot in front of the other, regardless. It doesn't say all of the regardless part. You can see it on the screen. But regardless of the conditions I'm going through. And then I am brave enough, smart enough, and talented enough to achieve it all. Yes, I am. I should make a sticker out of that, but that won't happen anytime soon, I promise you. And then my gratitude was about being able to talk to my son. And now let's start with our next. We are going to not do a whole lot with this next spread coming up. I am going to paste this page. I'm not going to even delete the whole thing. What I'm going to delete is, let me put it on here. I'm going to delete this image. I'm going to move some things around. Let me undo, because I want to keep everything as succinct as possible. Undo. Undo. Undo! What is it doing? All right. So I'm going to move. Wow, really? Where did that go to? Why isn't it doing what I want it to do? Because it's Goodnotes, you know that. Okay. I just want to use my lasso tool. Highlight the lasso tool. All right. Let's drag this out of the way. Let's delete this. Let's delete her. Delete. I can grab all of this text actually and delete it. I'm going to delete this. I am going to delete this. Delete. Delete. Oh, wait. Delete. 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 Dang it. That is not what I meant to do. One more time. Delete. Delete. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can have the majority of the elements that I'm using on the page already. And that way we can keep things simple when you're feeling like I am. I don't know. Okay. Of the people that I watch, I don't really see anyone putting together a whole new spread from a blank page. I will keep the date, and then that way I can just change the text. What is this? Something to delete? But why won't it just delete it? Maybe it's because it's that. All right. So we've deleted pretty much everything. There's no need for me to delete. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to my lasso tool, and I'm going to turn on handwriting and tape, and I'm going to move all of this over here. Step one. Then I want to turn off the tape. I'm going to turn off the tape, and I am going to, I'm going to have to do it like this. I don't have images turned on. Turn off the handwriting and do that. And that will be my weekly focus. Did I delete it? I didn't mean to. Let's turn off images on this page and grab this. Let's copy it and put it on this page. So I have my weekly focus right there. I will move my quotes to over here, and actually let's get back at our lasso tool, and text boxes is already turned on. I don't know why my lasso tool won't act right. We could put this up here if we want. I'm going to leave that for now. I would like to turn the images back on in handwriting, turn the text boxes off, and we can move this up here. I will put it right there. That's fine. It's not necessary for it to be perfect, but I would like for it to align. Let's turn on the tape, excuse me, and move this out of the way. I would like, it's on already, to move this up here instead, and maybe we'll duplicate it somewhere. Let's send it to the back. All right, then let's grab this one and put it over here. What I want to do is, in order to erase the, well, I guess it won't matter. Well, it does matter in that well, I guess I can do this. Let me turn on handwriting or turn everything else off. I am going to delete that. Oh, good. Delete. It's not deleting the background color. So that is helpful. Okay, and all of these other elements I am going to use. Let's delete that. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. We're going to move all of this to this side, but I want to make these smaller because, let me turn on the images as well, and text boxes, and what's going to happen, all of these are going to be in the way. So we'll just move them right on out of our way. It doesn't matter. What I want to do is, let me get back to my lasso tool. Why do I have to click another icon or tool before my lasso tool will work? Oh, that's where it is. Let's resize everything. Did I get everything? I don't think I got everything, i.e. those energy level boxes. I'm going to resize these because I'm fond of when they go to the top. Okay, let's try to make it a little more neat since we have the time. Look at that. We're getting along just fine with time. And then I want to center everything. Well, I would rather make it just a little bit bigger. So let's wait. Let's make sure we grab everything and then resize it. All right, wonderful. And then since we have that there, for now I'll leave it this little stripe, but I want to turn everything except for handwriting and tape off, and then I want to grab this, yes, duplicate and move it to underneath here. Then I liked this little square stuff right here, so we will resize it so that it fits over here. Let's put it right there. I would like to resize this one. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, and then let's resize this one a tad. Oh, if I do that, I won't have any place to write the word. All right, that works. I feel like I liked it better the way that it was, but it's different, so it's fine. I'll switch to do this. Let's turn on our text boxes and turn everything else off and grab this and paste it here. And then let's grab the gratitude and paste it here. It can overlap, it's fine. Or I can just make it a little tiny bit smaller. It's still fine either way. And then let's change the date from, what's the date next week? The 25th through the 30th? Wrong way. 30 through the 1st. Oh, through the 30th, because I'll make a separate spread. Ooh, if I hurry, we may have time. No, we don't have time because I'm not using my own stickers, so I don't have time to do the December spread. 25th through excuse-moi. I have to do the December calendar, etc., and I'm not going to do that right now. I am fond of having my Let's duplicate it, and then grab it. We'll take our lasso tool and we will change the color of it. Custom color, let's grab that color, and then we'll bring it back up here so that you can actually see it. And then it looks like it just has a little bit of a shadow in the back, which is what I did for these two. Now, let's grab some elements. Redo. Not touching anything. Come on. That should work, except it doesn't. For my energy levels, I'll put those right there. Gratitude affirmations. Listen, the whole page is covered. Do we need anything else? Of course we do. We need to go to our home and open this notebook. We need, the date dots. And I'm just gonna grab the text boxes since I left the floral there already. Excuse me, coffee. I don't know. Don't worry about me. I will be okay. And then we'll just, but I can't see them. We'll just grab them and put them in their little spaces. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's grab a girl. I mean, like, if you needed to put, this is my to-do list right here. I was gonna do this. And line it up. This is the part that I don't like. Okay, you would think that it should still fit. So hilarious. Let's resize it a tad. I think it's this way. Everything was going so smoothly. Oh. Maybe that's why. I'm not going to stress myself out over it. Not one bit. So I need to make this a tad smaller. All right, let's see if this works. If not, we'll just move on. That'll work good enough. good enough. We'll worry about it at a different time. And then let me grab these little pumpkins or gourds and realign them. I'm a firm believer that you really shouldn't try to do too much in one week. I would like to make this box move a little bit. Well, I guess I'll have to resize it, otherwise you won't be able to see it. All right, cool beans. What I could have done was, I feel like I'm obsessing at the moment. What I could do is, I should have deleted that one. Let me resize it so that it fits. And then duplicate. And then let's grab this text, and we are going to use our lasso tool to recolor it. And this time we'll actually, oh no, I can't recolor it to that. We'll just recolor it back to white. Boom. So simple. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? So I have my weekly focus, I have my top 3, I have my quote, I have my days of the week. They don't have to fill up the whole screen unless you actually want them to. Let's find a doll. Ooh, we are going to be super busy. Those are all of the working dolls. Let's find one. I mean, there's Thanksgiving, so we can use more than one doll. Let's grab her. I don't know what she has going on in the back of her head, but let's just grab her and put her on Thanksgiving. I'm making peach cobbler. I want to crop her. Can I crop her from there? I cannot. I would like to freehand crop this leaf from the back of her head. Oh, I should have not gotten all of that. All right. And then we'll make her a little bit smaller, actually, because I have to do, I'll just put her in the middle. She can break up the page. I don't have to, but I am making peach cobbler, which is one of my favorite Thanksgiving desserts. But it's sad because I put cinnamon in it, and I have a food allergy to cinnamon. It speeds up the metabolism, it makes my nose bleed and all that stuff that I don't like to be bothered with. So yeah, I wanted to make a separate batch for myself using only nutmeg to see how that would affect me, but we'll see. And then next week, prior to that, is a heavy study week, so we can choose a girl, or we want one that's working. Which one do I like the most? I really am digging her and this yellow sweater. So let's copy her. I'll be using my tech a lot. And we use that side already. Let me turn on my images and grab all of this and move it over here for the time being. Grab her. She can be a little larger. She can be a little smaller. To about right there. Since the top of one of her buns is cut off. And we have a lot of space to put a lot of things here. I could put a to-do list, but I will drive myself crazy with a whole task list when I already know exactly what I'm going to be doing, which is studying and making sure that I get everything accomplished by the time it needs to be accomplished. What happened? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, we don't need Sunday on here. Let me delete this then. Ooh, that means rearranging stuff. We need handwriting, text boxes, and images. And we are going to delete this box. And we are going to center the rest. Excuse me, I could just leave everything the way that it is. Okay, that feels centered. And so that means that I will put some flowers here. Let's put this one on this side. And duplicate it. And grab it. I don't want to grab them both. And put that one on that side. We can send them to the back. Send this one to the back. Actually, I would like to duplicate it again and put it up here where this top 3 is and send it to the back. I would like to make it a little larger then. Not that big. All right. And now really it's just decorating the page. I have no clue as to what I would like to put here. Let's find some more elements. Some more stuff that we can put on the page just because we have so much white space. Someone's texting me. Arrange, bring to the front, put this back. Actually, let's grab our lasso tool and bring all of that to the front. And then we can add some more stuff. I have no clue. She should have something behind her, yeah. We like the bigger flowers. Arrange it in center back. Turn this way. Okay, boom. Technically, everything that I put on the page, usually I put motivations on there and my attitude as well. Let's see if we can put those on there since I've given myself enough room to do so. I'm going to copy these 2 boxes, and I'm going to duplicate these 2 boxes, and then I'm going to rearrange them and put them right here like so, and then I am going to send them to the back. I need to know, it's my health care checking in on me. Thank you, I appreciate you. I'll be there in January. And then that way I don't feel like there's an excessive amount of white space on the page. Let's copy this text. Let's duplicate it. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to have to change one of them, delete one, keep that one, and change it to motivation. I know I'm going to need it. And then we'll duplicate it, and we will change the color. I need to move it and get back to my lasso tool. I mean, you can highlight it and change the color that way, but I don't feel like doing all of that. So we'll put motivation right there, and then we'll go through that process again. Duplicate, and then we'll delete the white one, and we will change it to attitude. I know I am going to have to keep my spirits up, and I know I get to the point where sometimes I feel like I don't want to do this, but it's no time to stop right now. Duplicate it, and then we're gonna just move it down here a little bit and grab it and change the color to white. And then we're going to sort of kind of layer it and unhighlight that image, move it over here. And if we want to line things up a little bit, what? Okay, Goodnotes. I see you, it's okay. And put it right there. We are good to go. I have no clue. Oh, you know what? I didn't add any background. We didn't even get to the whole page. Look at these women. They all look like they're going to work somewhere, but you know how we like to have our iPad. Yeah, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. I don't really feel like, I know I wanted to use this one specifically for the week of Thanksgiving. Okay, let's put it right here. And I have no clue what we'll put in the box, but at least we'll have it if we need it. Oh yeah, that will be the issue. I'm sure I'll figure out something to put right there. I know what I can put there, my grocery list. But Goodnotes doesn't really like us, and therefore we can't actually shape the box the way we need to shape the box. Therefore, I'm going to delete this one and try this one. Nope, it's the same box. What about the blue one? How will that look? That's a little dark and kind of defeats the purpose. So I'll just leave it here and then put on the side some text like so. And if I can grab it, I will duplicate it, and I'm going to turn it this way. And instead of it saying, well, I don't like that right there. Turn on the handwriting and move it to this side and delete the one on top. Change it to grocery list. Let's make it the correct size, or do this and move it up a little bit. Let's resize it slightly and then duplicate and then change the color of it to white, and then try to get in here and line it up a little bit. All right, so really that's our time. We have a lot going on this page. It's enough. It's more than enough. We did it in the amount of time. So if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. I hope you've had your planner out this entire time, trying to make your spread from scratch with me. That's how we like to do things over here. It's all good. Yeah, I will see you all next week. Don't forget to show your gratitude, not just on the day of Thanksgiving, but all year long. Let's show some love and some light and be the laughter and the levity in someone else's day. And that's how we make the world go round. Because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Okay, I will catch up with you next week. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, you know what I can do with this control center thingy? I can do it like that now. Stop mirroring, and I will catch up with you later. All right, take care. Goodbye. Goodbye. I am saying goodbye. Confirm, yes.